trying a new angle today. I hope it works, because I got a new tripod, so we're gonna have to make it work. Hi, I'm Miriam, and I like makeup, and that's what we're gonna do today. I have my dishwasher on, by the way. I don't know if anyone can hear it, but if you hear noises, those are the noises. Today, I want to take you through something that's been done like many times before, and I'm aware it's been done many times before, but I also want to do it, so I'm gonna, because you know, it's my channel, I kind of do what I want. We're gonna do makeup I did as a teenager. Now, I just want to preface that I've been a very weird makeup girly since like recently I've changed my routines. But what I used to do when I was younger was that I would find the cheapest things at like H&M or something, and I would buy that and I'd wear it, and I'd tried a bunch of crazy things. Like I did a bunch of different colors, I did a very strange combos, I did everything. So today's looks gonna be like the gist of how it usually went. Like no day was the same. I didn't have a set routine. I did what I felt like, and I wore a lot of colors, and I liked it. And mind you, this is the 2010s, okay? Colors, not that in. You know what was in? Like nudes, neutral, no makeup. It's not about it. Nope. Like trends and all that, never been something I've been interesting. So, yeah, you're gonna be in for an interesting video today. But without further ado, I say let's go. I literally just styled my hair, but we are going to clip it because I don't want foundation in my face. So I always started with my brows, and I just want to preface that not everything's going to be 100% accurate, because I didn't want to go and buy something that would match. So I'm just going to use what I have. But for brows, I actually have what I had, because I recently bought this. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. You know it, you've seen it, you probably wore it, because I thought I miss it. But then I realized I missed the idea of it, because I used to love the coverage, and I looked at my brows and I'm like, they weren't that bad. But then I realized that it's still too heavy for me. It was a time and a place, but it's just not it anymore. But regardless, I have it, so we're gonna wear it. My brows first, so I'm gonna do that. I always did it with the end, no brow gel, because I used brow gel once before and I didn't like it. I started using brow gel again recently, so I'm back with it now. I always used to start at the edge of my brow and then like work myself in with like having barely anything on the end. Yeah, it was one of the things I actually was trendy with. So if I was being really late, this would be it, and I'd put on some mascara and I'd go out the door, because your girl overslept a lot, and so I didn't have time to do a lot. But I had to do my brows, because brows are very important, still kind of is, but they were very important back then. And I was told in middle school by a friend, he told me that you don't have eyebrows. So teenage me was like, I gotta have eyebrows when I go out the door. So this and mascara would be like it. But if I didn't have time, I'd obviously put on some eyeshadow. So we're gonna put on some eyeshadow. I've always loved eyeshadow. I always love the ways you can like color combos, the way your eyes look. Like I love eye makeup. Eye makeup is one of my favorite things to do, and like eyes has been one of the favorite things I love to shop for. I was always like, why should I care about what I do for my face? That's so boring. So like eyeshadow was it. And I had a bunch of different colors. I will wear a bunch of different things. Usually I try to match my outfit. And I wasn't really into like color theory and stuff, so I would like match my outfit like crazily weird. Like if I was wearing a blue shirt, blue eyeshadow. Now I probably wouldn't do that because I don't look good with blue. But you know, that's how I did it. And I had a bunch of different palettes, but I also recently bought a Huda Beauty one because it was on sale, and who doesn't love a sale? So I figured we could use this because it's kind of accurate to how my teens were too, because I had a Huda Beauty palette back then as well. I still have it, but I refuse to wear it because it's like 6 years old, and so yeah, no. But we have to prime the eyes, and I usually used to do this. I use concealer. Probably use too much concealer, but now I know I shouldn't. But I don't remember specifically the amount, so. I'm really drawn to these two, upwards. Makes more sense of what I would do back then too. And we're also gonna put in some shimmer, because I used to wear shimmer like regularly basis when I did my eyeshadow. Now I like to save it for like special occasions. Anyways, how I would do it is I would start with the like lightest color, and I would like do this because we all did that. Lately I've been like stabbing my eyes, sort of say, but back then I was like using my brush, like fluffing it. And I'd start with the lightest color, and now I start with the darkest color. Yep, I started with the lightest color and now I start with the darkest, so I think that's how I do it now. I had to think for a moment. I was like, do I? But yeah, I think that, yeah. Then we go over with the upper one. Now, I wasn't too bad at blending stuff, I have to say. So I did actually end up looking alright when I walked out the door. I needed to do something with my light, so I might have just ruined my angle, but we're gonna work with it. Moving on to my other eye. I always started outwards, then worked myself in, because my mom told me once, and then I just did it. Then we go back to our first color, and we fade with it, upwards. And then we go back in with set concealer on the eyelids. And we go in with the finger, again. No brush. Now, cut creases was very much in, but I did also use it as like a base for my glitters. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's called Daydream, if you're wondering. And I put it on my finger, I still do, and just pop it on my lid. That's actually really good shimmer, whoa. Now, I've tried using like a brush over the years, but my finger always just works better, okay? Then it's time to go over with a very, very important step. A step that is still very, very important. The eyeliner. I loved winged eyeliner. Ever since I laid eyes on a winged eyeliner, I was like, yes, I'm gonna learn how to do this. And I did. A lot of times people come to me and be like, oh, I wish I was good with eyeliner. And I'm just here like, so did I. Do you know how many hours I spent in my room? I used tape once to just... Sad thing is, I didn't know how to do eyeliner for my eyes. Now I do it a totally different way, but we're gonna work with how I used to do it. So we're gonna start by making a little line over. I did wear an eyeliner like this sometimes too, just like over the eyes, but I always preferred a wing. And then of course we make the wing. And it would look very good when I look down, but when I look up, it's like gone. I think this is the best I can like reenact it. You see that? They look very nice when I do this, but once I do like this, it took me a long time to learn how to fix that. Oh, and yes, let's not forget, we should have some eyeshadow under the eyes. Let's use the lightest color and just go like... Now, I would usually get a cheap foundation with a decent coverage that did not match my skin tone. That would not match my skin tone, because why would you shade match yourself when you can just guess? Or it looks alright in your hand, but it looks crazy on your face. But all I have to give somewhat an effect from what I have is this one from Beauty Act. Just gets your colors even in your face. It's not really like a foundation, but all the others that I have, they're like very, very shiny, and trust me, mine were not shiny. I was not shiny at all. Everything was very, very matte. So I'd use a beauty blender like everybody else did, but this should just be put straight on your face. The beauty blender would absorb everything of the foundation, and I'd like to have some foundation on my face, thank you. You're probably wondering where my skincare was. It was out the door. I sometimes, or mostly, I wore like moisturizer before I did my foundation. But I forgot today, which is not usually what I do now, but like it's pretty accurate for the video, so rip my skin. I'll take care of it when I go to bed. And I'd use some concealer, and it was the time of the triangle. I don't know if I ever did like a majorly downwards triangle, but I remember this pretty much sums it up. Nothing elsewhere. Not that I can remember. Maybe I had some chin moments and a little bit on my forehead. I think this is kind of the gist of it because I didn't know how to work this. And in with the beauty blender, of course, this was a staple. And I would go in with some powder. Now you're probably like, what about setting powder? Baking, what's such a thing? I didn't get baking. I was like, baking what? And I watched beauty gurus back in the day. I just didn't get the point. I'd use setting powder now, but back then it was just powder. Just regular powder. I told you this wasn't the very with the trends. Now, you're gonna be surprised because we're actually going to go in with blush. Because that was usually a step people skipped. Not me. But are we gonna do blush like we did like we're doing now? No. We are of course gonna do the smile and put it on the apples of your cheeks. Like our moms told us to do. I have a mirror with me here and I'm just like, oh. I'm like, I did actually use contour, but not the way you think, because I didn't get what they were doing. So I just played it safe and I put it on my cheeks like this, right underneath my blush, only on my cheeks. Okay, now it has more of a line than what I'm used to because the blush in my, you can see it, the blush and the contour won't cooperate, so I didn't look very like skeleton-y, but it's not like, it's not far-fetched from what I think it looked like, because I remember the movements of what I did. I'm like, love some highlighter, that hasn't changed, but I think I wore it more on a regular basis than what I do now, which is a shame because I love highlighters, and this is actually a brush that I used to use because I still kind of like it. I mean, I get it, we're over with the unicorns, but I don't know, I like it. Putting it just on my cheeks, I think maybe on my nose sometimes, but that was about it. And then we're gonna finish it up with some lipstick. Now, I didn't like lip liners because I think I tried lip liners once or twice and it failed, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. So I just used a lipstick, as grandmas do. But I think this would be nice because it's fall and I'm wearing purple in my eyes, so I think this would be very fitting for what I would do. It's a very pretty color. Oh, and let's not forget mascara. Now, I didn't like to use an eyelash curler, so I just would do my lashes normally. Actually, only applying one coat of mascara because I don't know what I was doing. I don't like to do what I'm told to do. Bit on my bottom lashes. But what I would do is a trick I learned from my big sister, and I would do this. And get mascara on my hands. But yeah, that's how I would do my makeup as a teenager. Very kind of accurately. I'm very glad my makeup skills have improved. Although I don't think I look terrible, I think I've looked better. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit that like button. It's right there. I'm gonna wait for you to click it. Did you do it? I'd be very happy if you did. And while you're there, you could probably subscribe. I'd love to get to 100 subscribers. I don't know how far I am, but at the recording of this, I'm not there. If I reached it, let's try 200. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, bye!